Hey guys, Neo here, and today we're going to take a look at how to play on the Russian ArcheAge servers. The process has changed a little bit since the last time that I released a video on this, which was a few months ago. Since then, the Russian game has started localizing the IP address. Basically, if you don't have a Russian IP address, you're going to have some problems. You might get an error saying, "Disconnected by the gods." Well, I am here to help you defy the gods. I mean, after all, who says we can't play? Alright, so let's get started. We're going to need a few things here. You're going to need a couple of programs, and I will have all the links, obviously, in the description down below. You're going to need Proxifier from Proxifier.com. You're going to need a program called Wicked Patcher, which will be in all Chinese pretty much. Some of it will be English, but don't worry, I'll show you what you need to set and everything. And then you're going to need a what's called a spoof file. Basically, it's going to tell the game that yes, indeed, we are playing from a Russian IP address. And then, of course, the Russian to English patch is also going to be preferable. And we're going to go through all of that right now. So, first thing we need to do, I've already got the programs installed, so I'm just going to open up Proxifier, show you that. It's an evaluation version that you can get from the website. 31 days left, as you can see. Of course, you can buy it, enter a registration key, and be good to go. You could probably find it in other ways, but I'm not going to go into that. Okay, so let's get that open. Should open minimize down here. Yep, here we go. Alright, so all we got to do here, you're going to have to go to Profile, set up a new profile, click on Proxy Servers. As you can see, I already have one entered in here. All you need to do is hit the Add button. For address, you're going to type in 127.0.0.1. Basically, all that does is say, hey, I'm pointing you back at this computer. And then for port, you're going to type in port 1777. So that's 1777. You're going to select SOX version 5. And that's it for here. Just click OK. And you're good. As you can see, I have 2 entries now, which I'm going to go ahead and remove that one. Next thing we need to do is set up a proxification rule. What you're going to do is, you can see on mine here, it says ArcheAge RU. Basically, again, hit add, and type in a name, type it, make it ArcheAge or whatever you want to make it. I mean, this is just for your own identification purposes. Then you're going to go down here to browse, and you're going to go to wherever ArcheAge EXE is on your computer. In my case, it's in on my eDrive Games Mail RU ArcheAge bin 32. It will be in the bin 32, but it completely depends on where you have it installed to. If it's a typical install, it'll probably be probably like C:/programs x86 ArcheAge bin 32. That's just a guess. It completely depends on where you have it installed. But then you're just going to select the ArcheAge.exe, hit open, and that's pretty much all you have to do here, other than go down to the bottom where it says action. You're going to select proxy SOX 5 127.0.0.1. Basically that proxy that we had just set up in the previous step. After you have that selected, hit OK, and you're good to go. Alright, next up, we are going to take a look at Wicked Patcher. Wicked Patcher is it's not a program you install. It's just going to be loose, so make sure you put it somewhere you know where you're going to have it. Create a shortcut on your desktop, or whatever you need to do to be able to get to it, because these programs are going to have to be running for you to be able to play the game on the Russian servers. So once you open up Wicked Patcher, go over here to Proxy PC, which is the second tab. Make sure that this little thing here says on and is red. Obviously, if it's off, it'll say off, but make sure it's on. Make sure port is set to 1777. The S5 proxy is 127.0.0.1. Should be pre-configured. You should be good to go. Okay. From there, sorry about that. I had to cough. Didn't want to blast your drums out. Anyway, so from here, what you do is you go to this button down here that says PPC Packet Converters Main Panel. If you mouse over it, then you're going to go. You're going to see ArcheAge here already set. Make sure you select that, and then you're going to see some stuff down here. You're going to go to entry number 2, which will, for you, will be, initially some Chinese characters. I am not entirely sure what it says because I do not read Chinese. Anyway, so select that, the slot, and then you're going to go to set. From there, you're going to figure out wherever you downloaded and put this packet file right here, HS packet spoof _04 29014.fsc. You're going to select open, and whoops, might help if it's selected right. And that is pretty much it. That's all you have to do there. Now, at this point, you need to, patch it if you want to have the English patch. So you'll have the TTC _04 292.014.exe. What this is it's an auto extracting zip file essentially. So double click that, it's gonna extract it, and bam. Okay, so we have a TTC folder. Open that up. First thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to edit the patch.bat.zip. So edit it, and up here, this is the only part you really need to worry about, is in parentheses it says c:/gamesmail.ru/archeage/gamepack. If you're by default, this is where the game will be installed. If you installed it to a custom location, you are going to have to change this. Like for me, I have ArcheAge installed to a completely different drive. So let's open up another file explorer here, and we will navigate to where we have ArcheAge installed. For me, it's on the E drive and Gamesmail RU, ArcheAge, and you're looking for this game pack. So once you see that, you're good to go. Go up to your navigation bar, just click in it if you're running Windows 8, Windows 7, whatever, shouldn't matter, and then hit Control C or right click on that and hit copy. And then go in, make sure you stay within the quotation marks, select it all the way up to the / right before game pack, just hit Control V and save it, and that's all you have to do there. The next step is just simply double click the patch.bat. You'll see a command prompt pop up, and it's going to go through and do its thing and patch all the files so that everything that is included is in English. Could take a couple of seconds and then it goes away, and you should be good to go from that point. So let's test this. Basically, you will need, like I said, you will need to have Proxifier open, and you will also need to have Wicked Patch open. I didn't close it. That was just the whole double shake thing, clears the windows except for the one that you have. So, there you go. Both of those are still open. And let's go ahead and start up ArcheAge. And I'm going to pause the video for just a moment because, well, the loading does take a second. Alright, and we're back. And as you can see, I've got the game loaded up. And you can see server characters, restricted status, all of that. And connect, all in English. And if we go in, we'll let it load up. You'll see that, character creation and everything is already set to English, which is fabulous. It's great in my opinion. I'll be glad when we can play the try-on version of the game, so we don't have to go through this rigmarole to be able to play an awesome game. But try-ons taking their time, getting everything just perfect the way they see the game should be played. So in the meantime, this is what we do, unless we want to spend $150 on a Founders Pack. But as you can see, everything is in English. Create character, go in there. loads up, and Neuen, Elf, Furin, yeah, so, you know, we are good to go. Some of it is obviously still in Russian, but, you know, the patch isn't perfect, but it definitely gets the job done. Prince Lionel from the Thundercats or something, I don't know. Alright guys, that pretty much sums it up for this video. And if you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment. Like I said, I will have all the links to the programs and files that you need in the description below. And let's get out of here. And that about sums it up. If you liked my video, you found it helpful, make sure you toss me a like, subscribe for more great content to come. Toss it out a share to anyone that you think it might be useful for. And until next time, this is Neo, and I'll see you in game. Thanks for checking out my video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share it with your friends and family. And until next time, have some fun, and I'll see you later.